Well, hello everyone. This is your unmanned pilot, John Victor Jacobson, and we are here today at the Bannerman's Island Arsenal in New York State on the Hudson River. And I didn't do much research on Bannerman's Island, but I have watched a few Mysteries of the Abandoned videos. And we're just going to go fly it and check it out. And it was a beautiful Saturday on the Hudson, and there were lots of kayakers. This was just one small group. There's a much bigger group later on in the video, but we just cruised right over them. And I'm going to say that the island is not quite a mile away from our LZ, but it gave us plenty of time to get some really good still shots and videos of this iconic location here on the Hudson. Bannerman's Island was once used as an arsenal, a place, an arms dealer, basically. A man named Bannerman needed to locate his weapons and ammunition stash in a safe location away from New York City, so they moved up the Hudson here to Bannerman's Island, and I don't know what they paid for it. I think it was about $1,000. And Bannerman immediately started building. And he would sketch stuff on napkins, from what I heard, and then they would get his tradesmen to build it. And they didn't use the best construction practices. And over time, well, these buildings suffered from explosions. And this was the actual home, which I believe has been restored and is being used as a venue for events. And there's a lot of people down there, so I tried to stay comfortably at a comfortable distance so as not to disturb them. I'm trying to become a more responsible pilot, and that's just, part of the act right there. So I'm gonna fly over this part of the building because I don't believe they allow people in there. It's pretty sketchy, them walls. So we flew over the top, and now we're just going to take a look back around at this side, where it actually has the lettering on the side there. It says Bannerman's Island Arsenal. So we're going to do our pullback shot to reveal the island. That's something that I typically like to do with drone photography. So pullback shots are always a good thing. And the main house is in the middle of the island there, and I believe we're just going to fly over the top and look down. Yep, that's pretty much what we did. And there's our kayakers. They're doing their thing, having fun, and we're just going to drop in on them a little bit and just go over the top, and then we're going to look back at the main arsenal building again. There it is. That thing got blown apart pretty bad. I think several hundred pounds of munitions blew on a bad day back in the early 1900s. At some point they had to abandon the island because it was no longer useful as a weapon storage, and times changed, and weaponry was being sold by others around the world. Yep, there are arms dealers everywhere. And we're just gonna go over them damn kayakers again because that was just fun to do. We keep moving. I didn't stop to hover because I don't think that's appropriate, just to fly over. And on our way back, this is what we ran into, this very large group of kayakers. I did not decide to fly over the top of them at all. I decided to fly around them because it's a large group, and just safety kind of concerns. Trying to become a more responsible pilot and still get good footage here. And yeah, I would say that's some pretty good footage there. It's a little jerky. I didn't do an orbit. I just did just did it on the sticks freeform. And that's our LZ right there. This is a beautiful little spot to fly from. And then I did do an asteroid on the island, and I had it overexposed. My settings were wrong, and that's what'll happen to you. But that's the asteroid. And then here are just some still shots from our flight. And that's Paul Tarantino. That's me monitoring my flight with the big iPad that I'm editing on right now. And yep, I'm just taking some shots. And yeah, all right. Let's just fade back out here on Bannerman's Island. And I hope you enjoyed this flight, and have a nice day. Yeah, baby. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Hoo-wee! Yeah, baby. Well, after that flight, this happened, and this big, beautiful freight train with over 100 cars on it came by. I didn't count the cars. I just did this and stood there and just for over 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes until it passed. It did take a long time, but yeah, that was a perfect end to a perfect flight. Well, hello everyone, this is John Victor Jacobson, and I sure hope you like my little videos. And if you do, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and there's going to be a lot more wildlife and drone footage and damnation. Hoo-wee! Yeah, baby!